Hello, hola, bonjour, hello, annyeonghaseyo, ni hao to all SaGa fans all throughout the world. My name's Neil Broadley. I'm the localization director for the SaGa franchise. And today I'm here once again with the SaGa Emerald Beyond update. Hooray! So what we're going to talk about today is a little bit about the Bonnie and Formina trailer that came out a couple weeks ago, probably from the time you're seeing this video. But I know that maybe all of you haven't had a chance to see it necessarily. So rather than talking about it as if you have seen it when maybe you haven't, I guess we decided that we're going to show you the trailer again here, just in case you haven't seen it, or if you have seen it, to kind of refresh your memory on some of the stuff that we've shown. And yeah, then I'll talk a little bit about some of the information we released in the trailer. So let's take a look.
It's my first job. I'm pretty nervous.
I'll make a real show of it this time. There he is!
I've located an individual that matches the suspect's description. Pursuing on foot. Ah! Wait, seriously?
It sure won't be easy to explain.
Huh?
Your president betrayed us, which we do not forgive.
I put in a request for a temporary transfer for you from the CCPD.
All right, that's the stuff!
I'll do my best to keep up. Do you think we can use that power here in Capital City, Bonnie?
Only one way to find out. No, I think this here is real as real can be. And the choice we make is gonna be up to us.
In that case, it's time to jump.
All right, so you took a look at the trailer, everybody. It should be all there. All the latest information on Bonnie and Formina is contained in that trailer, and I kind of wanted to go into a little bit of a deep dive on some of the other stuff that we revealed that wasn't necessarily in the trailer, but is kind of important stuff to know about Bonnie and Formina. So Bonnie and Formina, they're kind of a rookie cop duo, for lack of a better way to put it. At the start of the game, you can see that they're together. They're chasing a suspect who is believed to have been involved in an assassination attempt on the president. They track him down, he summarily gets eaten by a dinosaur, drops a triangle piece, and what the heck is going on here? So basically, Bonnie and Formina are left with this triangle piece as their only clue as to what's going on. And the triangle bestows upon them the ability to see the emerald waves. They can now see the visions that both Tsunonori and Nameya could also see as well. And they use that to kind of travel various worlds to collect these triangle pieces in an attempt to solve the mystery about the assassination attempt on their president. So a little bit about Bonnie and Formina. Bonnie is a former Marine. She used to be, involved in a war in a far-off land, and she came back, and now she works for the police department, the CCPD, Capital City Police Department. Formina is a former university marksmanship champion. She's a crack shot. She's really good with the pistol. And she is also, a new cop on the force as well. And they kind of find themselves together through happenstance in their journey. And we kind of see Bonnie and Formina growing into their roles as new cops and figuring out what does it mean to be an officer of the law and how can they best contribute to the safety of their city and, in fact, as we find out, to the safety of all these other worlds that we explore in SaGa Emerald Beyond. In their initial story, they go through and they see the suspect getting eaten by the dinosaur, and along the way they meet 3 cats. So Amaya had her cats, Bonnie and Formina, now they have their cats. I'm sensing a theme here. And these cats kind of join them on their journey, and they form your original 5 party members. You got Bonnie, Formina, Meow, Purr, and Hiss, and those are the 5 members in their initial starting retinue, are those 5 characters. You'll get to see that when the game comes out, April 25th, 2024. And speaking of the worlds in SaGa Emerald Beyond, another thing we revealed in a media drop on the same day that the Bonnie and Formina trailer came out is we revealed 3 more worlds that you can explore in SaGa Emerald Beyond, and I'd like to talk a little bit about them with you. So the first one we have is Capital City, and Capital City is the world that Bonnie and Formina are from. It's kind of like this, American urban-inspired cityscape, for lack of a better way to put it. And they're from this metropolitan area, and that's of course where the president is, the president who supposedly betrayed the suspect who tried to assassinate him. And Bonnie and Formina kind of, start from this world, and they use it as their launching point to go explore all the other worlds in SaGa Emerald Beyond. So of course, like many of the other worlds in SaGa Emerald Beyond, Capital City is faced with some kind of threat or crisis. And while we haven't revealed the details on what that threat or crisis is, you can be certain that Bonnie and Formina are at the center of figuring out what's going on and putting a stop to this, kind of on the side of solving, the mystery of the assassination attempt on their president. So you'll want to take a look at that when the game gets released. So that's a little bit about Capital City. Another world that we revealed was Cosmos. This is my personal favorite world for a couple of reasons. The big reason is because the first SaGa game I ever played was the Final Fantasy Legend 2, which was the Game Boy Saga released in the 1990s. That was my first SaGa game. And that has a world in it where you explore inside a body and you try to help someone recover, essentially. Was one of the worlds in the Final Fantasy Legend 2. And we've kind of got an homage to that in Cosmos. And Cosmos is also a world that takes place within a living being. And you kind of are exploring and trying to help solve this living being's problems. Because of course, the body is a fickle thing and sometimes it doesn't work in all the ways that it should, and you're trying to help Cosmos recover and get back to a healthy state. And there's another reason why I like Cosmos as well. I don't want to spoil that until it actually gets released though. So if you're watching this video, if you remind me on Twitter to say why I like Cosmos after the game comes out, tweet me and I'll share the story with you when it comes out. But I really like Cosmos. And you get to meet some fun personages in Cosmos as well. As you can tell, because you're inside a living, breathing creature, which Cosmos is, some of the allies that you meet inside Cosmos are a little bit more biological in nature, for lack of a better way to put it. We have some information on those out in media as well. I won't go over them in too much detail, but if you're interested, you can do a search on the net and see some of the characters available in Cosmos. And the way the story plays out has implications for the way that the game plays out as well. So it's a really fun world to explore. And finally, the last world I want to talk about that we revealed with the Bonnie and Formina info drop was the world of Vermiglio, which is a world based on triangle theory. In this world, people have harnessed the power of triangles to use them as kind of an energy source, and they use it as a means of progress. And Vermiglio, like all these worlds, is undergoing some kind of trouble. It's under a time of change. And of course, Bonnie and Formina have a vested interest in this world because the world is powered by these triangles, and of course, Bonnie and Formina are looking for triangles. So it's a very natural fit for them to visit here, and maybe they can discover some of the secrets behind why these triangles are so important and what clues they can hold for them and their quest to kind of get to the bottom of this mystery. And Vermiglio, because it's a world based on technology, there's a lot of kind of, sci-fi elements and a lot of side stories that kind of mirror what's going on in the real world as we, grapple with our own technological issues and the way that technology can be used for both good and for evil. And as one of the themes in this world, that's something that's really close to my heart as well. So when you take Bonnie and Formina or one of our other protagonists through SaGa Emerald Beyond, go to Vermiglio, find out more about triangles, and yeah, maybe you can learn a little bit about yourself in the process as well. So that does it for me. This kind of a little deep dive into what Bonnie and Formina's story is about and some of the worlds that they visit. Remember, SaGa Emerald Beyond releases April 25th, 2024. That's in just a couple short months. And yeah, make sure to like and subscribe. We've got some more videos coming out in the future. Follow me on Twitter. The link's in the YouTube description as well. And I will see you next time on SaGa Emerald Beyond. Take care, everybody.